Konnichiwa mina. Hello Straw Hats. In this video I will be doing another episode of my Chiri wa Subete desu, which means geography is everything in Japanese. So if you guys would like to see more of these types of videos from me, please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell for future videos from me. So let's get started. So I will be talking about the world of One Piece. Yes, this series right there, which is one of the reasons why I really do enjoy One Piece. I really do like the world building. I really do like maps, which I did create these maps myself. So I hope you guys enjoy my artistry of the maps that I have created. So we're going to start off with, the red line. So the red line, you could say, is basically like the prime meridian in our world. So there are mountains essentially. And then basically the only way that you can go up these mountains is that if you're like Fisher Tiger and you physically just climb up a mountain. Good job, Fisher Tiger, that's awesome. Or if you're like a marine, they have like snails where they could just climb up like the red line. So like it's really difficult to get across. So the red line is separated by the north blue, the south blue, the east blue, and the west blue. So when you read the story for the first time, you start off with East Blue. So the blue lines, Paradise and the New World, that's where the bulk of the story is going to take place. So Paradise is part 1 of the story, and New World is part 2 of the story, which we are currently in right now. So with the green lines, those are the calm belts, which are probably the most dangerous areas because there is no wind. There's no wind when you are in the calm belt. So you would have to use like an oar, you would have to use like an engine to propel your ship, or I guess you could be like Dash from the Mr. Incredibles movie, and you could just stick your feet in the water and then just kick really, really fast. So I guess you could do that too. But yeah, there's no wind and there's a lot of sea kings. So unless you have Shirahoshi like on your team, it's going to be extremely difficult unless you are a marine, because the marines, they have covered their boats in sea prism stone. That way the sea kings do not detect them. So the next one is Reverse Mountain. So we first see Reverse Mountain when the Straw Hats are seeing Laboon for the first time. So when you go up Reverse Mountain, and if you don't crash your boat like on like the edge of like the mountain, you go up and then you get spit out into the New World. So so you first meet Crocus. Crocus is the one that gave the Straw Hats the log pose, which allows them to go to the next island. Like it's basically like a compass, and every island has their own magnetic field. Very, very similar to our world, like how we use compasses or pigeons to sense magnetic fields and stuff like that. So so the One Piece world is very, very similar to our world. Like the red line is like the prime meridian, and then like the New World and the Paradise is like your equator. So the closer you are at the equator, the hotter it is going to be. The more far away you are from the equator, the colder it's going to be. That's why you have places like Tequila Wolf, which is super cold. And then I guess Arlong Park, which is super hot. So so the next map is going to be the journey where the Straw Hats have taken. I'm not going to go through every single arc because I can make that its own separate video. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoy my map. So, but we are going to talk about Skypiea, because the 2 sky islands that the Straw Hats do go to is Skypiea, like is the big one, and Nami got sent to a sky island, Weathera, by Kuma. So in order to get to Skypiea, the Straw Hats would have to use like a geyser. So they use like a geyser to shoot their ship up to the first layer of clouds. So once you're on the first layer of clouds, you can literally just sail on top of it like water. You can actually swim in it if you're not a Devil Fruit user. And then if you get shoot up like another layer, that's where the people of Skypiea live. So when they want to leave, the Straw Hats use like an octopus as like a parachute, and then they go straight down, and it's really, really rough actually. So yeah, that's basically how you get to Skypiea. And then places like Fishman Island, which are under the sea, I believe they are under the red line. Yeah, so in order to go there, there's like an opening. So then the Straw Hats have to coat their ship in resin to make their ship waterproof, and then they go through the little hole, and then that's how they get into Fishman Island. And then the Straw Hats, they're in a bubble, which is essentially like their submarine. They're scuba diving, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so we are currently like in Elbath right now. Laugh-Tale is like the final stop, or Raftel. Yeah, so I think that's about it as far as like the world of One Piece. Yeah, so we're currently in Elbath, which is like a bunch of giants, and then the final destination is Raftel or Laugh-Tale, which is where Goldie Roger and his pirate crew used to go. So like you can't just go to Raftel or go to Laugh-Tale. You would have to get 4 of the road poneglyphs in order to get there, because it's like 4 different paths, and then they merge together into one. So I guess I can talk about I guess like as a pirate, like what would happen if you like commit a crime or something like that. So as a pirate, like if you like commit a crime, you go to Henny's Lobby, and Henny's Lobby is like the court system. So if you are convicted, you go into one of 2 places. You go to Impel Down, which is like the jail cell, or you get the death penalty, like what happened to Goldie Roger. But yeah, guys, I think that's about it as far as the world of One Piece. Really, really cool, really, really awesome. Like I said before, really, really similar to our world. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about this video down below. So, yeah, guys, I will see y'all next time. Matane! Oh yeah, like I forgot about one more thing. So the only island that is on the calm belt is Amazon Lily, which is basically an island full of women, and no men like are allowed. Yeah, you're in trouble, like if you're a man, for sure. And then yeah, so Amazon Lily is like their own island, and nobody bothers them, because they're all on the calm belt, and like I said before, there's like no wind. So you would have to like use an oar. You would have to use like an engine to get to Amazon Lily. Like, and also I think it's really, really cool how the Kuja pirates, they have like these water snakes to help propel them through the water, which is pretty awesome, like I will say. Really cool.